that have come over back to the IPF. He's opening with 325 kilos.
Ashton has squatted 363. He has competed internationally. He's been in many battles, well-traveled, battle-tested. I'm expecting him to hit depth and move on. That's depth for sure.
Easy.
That is strong at this point where 350 is a viable opener. His max, 365, only 15 kilos away, is awfully close. We're about to find out.
He doesn't tend to take big jumps though. He's opened at 340 and 345 before.
And this is trouble. This is big, big, big trouble.
60 kilo jump.
So this is where Ashton's gonna cover some ground.
355 on the bar. He goes past Novopismennyi with this, with Anatolii still to respond.
It's not where you start, it's where you finish. Maybe Ashton conserving a little more energy than Anatolii. Depth for sure. Whoa.
Depth is incredible.
Ashton
needs this world record to get back into the lead. 363.5 to take his own world record squat.
The returning world champion is meeting his greatest threat and loading the bar with the biggest squat he's ever had on his second attempt. He's certainly answering the call, isn't he?
Anatolii has put 20 kilos on this record over the past couple of years. Oh my word!
Goodness! And that's moving like a monster squat in an opportunity to take the lead should he hit and Anatolii misses.
And his second looked really strong.
While this is heavier than Ashton's previously done, not by a country mile, just 2.5 kilos, it's reasonable. More than that, in this battle, it's pivotal.
Cannot afford to miss.
Depth. Whoa, and Ashton.
He does not miss.
Strikes back. 0.5 moved well. In bigger picture, he's gonna lose ground after bench when it comes to deadlifts. He needs to overextend Ashton on his final pull. These kilos need to add up. We knew coming into this, Ashton had previously hit the bigger total. The kilos gotta come from somewhere.
And we know he can grind. And he didn't even need to grind.
Didn't need to. He didn't need to. Coming in with a 210 kilo bench PR, and this might be a big opener. I'm intrigued in seeing how this moves for him. If he's going to end up where he historically was, we're looking at 5 kilos, but he might be stronger than ever, judging by his squat and that opener. I mean,
I was just taking a look at his record, and
Anatolii has hit as high as 231 kilos. But if his bench is trending like his squat, he's going to go well beyond that.
And I think it might be.
Yeah, looks like it might. Interesting second attempts. His top end bench press of 210 kilos for a second attempt and a pretty big jump in 10 kilos.
Currently projected 10 kilos behind Anatolii, but as you say, he's the bigger puller.
But Anatolii's going to cover even more ground. Wow.
Slow dramatically towards the top. 5 for Anatolii Novopismennyi. Ukraine. World record is at 2:33.5. Could just be a distraction here today though, but let's see how this one moves. Well, what do you think, Ryan? Does he go for it? Anatolii.
If Ashton and Anatolii both hit their last bench and their opening deadlifts, Anatolii will be at a 20-kilo head lead, and that's going to force Ash to outpull Anatolii to mitigate that spread. It could get worse.
Oh, and it's not going.
Oh no, and this is where, unfortunately, it might get.
It's another 5 kilos. He's already got the bench gold. That will not be on his mind at all. Putting up a spirited defense of his world title today.
Yeah, and there's another 5 kilos.
He just keeps 325 for his opener. Well, not super fast. Man chasing, it's Ashton Rouska. 3:32.5, raised his opener ever so slightly. Been looking incredibly strong.
That was fast.
Yeah, I would say that looked easier than Anatolii's. We are already pushing the world record total. 340 on the bar. This will give him 940.5.
Let's see how this moves. If it moves like a second attempt should, into the 350s we go.
It's not terribly convincing. Massive deadlift, that 360 deadlift. He doesn't usually step up to this kind of range and then step up again, does he? This is usually where he's ending up.
$360 kilos for Ashton.
This won't get him ahead of Anatolii, but it will close the gap.
He's hot on Anatolii's heels. Oh, that was much more convincing, wasn't it?
It really was. And then he'll just have to wait and see.
This is going to be so close. Anatolii Novopismennyi, multiple-time world champion in multiple weight classes, 2-time world's best lifter, legend of the game.
He is rarely challenged like this, but he needs this lift.
It is the biggest challenge of his life, but he's looking to post up the biggest total of his life. Can he apply the pressure to Ashton? And his first world title.
360 was easy for him. Can't see him missing.
Here he comes. For years we've been waiting for Ashton to appear at the IPF World Championships, and here he is. Ashton Rouska.
And there it is.
Your 105-kilo world champion.
What a performance.
Living up to the hype.
Silver, receiving, of course, the Panda and the USN Shaker. They'll get the rest of the bag later. In silver level position with 940.5 from Ukraine, it is Anatolii Novopismennyi. Which means that your 105 kilo open world champion with 940.5, just what he needed is the USA's Ashton Rouska! Once again, the invite to Champion 2025 for the World Games, the official invites, please hold them the right way around for the camera. Turn it round, Emil. Thank you. And ladies and gentlemen,